We're back at it again. It's time for some Temu makeup must-haves. Before we get started, let me remind you that if you go to this link, you can get a $100 coupon bundle. And if you're a first-time buyer and you use this code, you can get 30% off your first order. That order must be placed within 1 hour.
Hi, everybody. And I know it seems like we're getting up close and personal today, but we're going to get even more up close and personal because today I'm going to show you some awesome Temu makeup items that are great for women that possibly aren't so great with makeup, like me. Things that you can experiment with, things that might be a great gift idea for someone who is experimenting with makeup or trying to learn new things with makeup. All of these things are going to be very cost effective, very easily found, and very easily used. Now, I actually had to buy a secondary bottle of one of these things that I'm fixing to show you because I used all of my first one, because that's how much I love these products. When I say that I love Temu products, I'm not saying it because I'm getting money. Everything that you're going to see here today, I bought on my own. And do you know how I'm able to buy those things? Because Temu has such great prices. Temu is just an online market, but it's so much more than that. Because unlike many of the other online markets, you get to go and look at the prices, find different sellers, find a seller that you feel you're confident in their price, and you're in control. So Temu is kind of embracing giving the consumer back the power. And I love that about Temu. That's my favorite thing. And if I see something I want, I stick it in my cart and I think about it, or I put it on my wish list and I think about it. I don't feel that pressure that I do when I'm in a brick and mortar store to make an impulse buy. I love Temu for that reason. I can wait for prices to change, wait for reviews to come in. I love Temu. What I'm going to show you today, though, is some of my favorite makeup items that can be used either for gifts or it can be used to just help you embrace yourself and look a little bit more glam for the holidays. I'm going to do a low glam, okay? So all I've done basically is put on a little bit of powder to try to take down the oil, which, as you can see, that didn't do very much because I am my Irish father, not my Cherokee mother. I got his very pale skin and auburn cast hair, not my mother's beautiful, beautiful tan complexion and raven hair. But we're going to work with it. I'm going to show you how to work with it. So one of my favorite things to do, other than shop at Temu, where right now, if you use this link and you use my code TAV61092, you can get 30% off your first order if you're a first-time user. Otherwise, if you just use this link, you can get a $100 coupon bundle. Great timing. It's Christmas. It's still got time to get to you. Go shop. I'm going to show you some of my favorite things. So what I started out with today was on my eyes, and I put on a little bit of makeup, and I thought, well, I'll just wait, and I'll show you the rest of this. What I started out with today was this stick. This is by Ingbo. And the links will be in the description and the prices will show up on the page here for you. This is a very big copper tone, and I like to wear copper tone because I have a very red copper cast to my hair, as you can see. The great thing about these brushes is that at the end, they also come with a little smudger. Let me show you real quick. I have a neuromuscular disorder, so sometimes getting things off the other ends, caps and stuff. Look at that smudger. This little smudger brush is just the right density to do the job. So what I do is I come on here, and I've already done a little bit more on this one. I'm going to make this one match a little bit better because I have hooded eyes, if you can't tell, because I'm a chubby gal. But if chubby gals are pretty too, we deserve makeup too, right? And I go back and I try to make them kind of match, and then I go back with my smudger brush and I kind of rub it in and make it pretty. This blends so pretty, and if you want to use more than one color, you can. I do often, but I really love this copper tone. And because I have the hazel eyes that have kind of the orange centers, this really makes them shine. Now, one thing I like to do after that is if you have another color that you like, you can come in. I love this Mytho, kind of a gray white. It's a highlighter basically, and I'll come in and kind of do a little, just on the corner, the inside corner of my eyes. Just to lighten up, because, you know, we put some heavy copper shade up there. We just want to lighten it up a little bit. You see that? It just adds just a little brightness to an otherwise heavy color. And you can work with it if you want to do in the middle and do a split. It's easy to do. I love this. This is the silver gray, but they have 2 other colors you can also choose from, 3 in total. Now, I love this. This is one of my favorite things because it is for your lips or your eyes. Okay, I'm going to save that for last though, because what I really have bought in the last 2 weeks and love is this MGL 9-color palette, and it's got some shine to it. Let me show you the shine in this thing. And I've used it a few times, and you can still see the shine. You see that shine? Now, obviously, if you wanted to go in and brighten up your inner corners even more, you can go to this top one up here. I'm just going to use my finger because I am who I am. And you can go tick, 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 and just kind of brighten that up a little bit. Just brighten it up just a little bit more. Brighten it up just a little bit more. You don't have to, but then I also want to have some shimmer on me. So I'm going to go for this middle one down here. I'm going to hit the outside edges where I put that darker. And obviously if you use brushes, that's great. I do have brushes, but I thought I was just going to show you that you don't have to have all the expensive stuff to use this Temu makeup. You could use it just on the fly. You could go into an airport bathroom and put on a full face of makeup in no time flat. This stuff is great. Comes in 9 colors that work so great together. It is lovely. Pay no attention to the nail that doesn't have color on it. We hurt the nail and it's healing. This is a great buy. And it's very pigmented, but it's not super pigmented to where you can't trust a young lady that's learning about makeup with this. So that's another one of my favorites. Now, sometimes we need to correct things. And to correct things, I love this Ploy 101 stick. Why do I love it? Because it's got your contour at one end. And it's got your cover up on the other. Now, here I have used all my fingers, but I have bags. I have bags for days. Mostly because I'm 45. And I have 2 children. 1 granddaughter. And my daughter has twins on the way. So, you know something? I have bags. This stuff blends so easily, it blends with your finger. And I've not found any of my bases or foundations that I had previous that it hasn't blended with. Now, when you're going for mascara, I don't like a huge mascara look, but I do like defined lashes, so I use this. This is obviously, women, you know what it looks like. So it's got a very small detailed brush, which really gets all those little tiny lashes. And so you can really get into the corners of your eye. Get into the corners of your eye. And just really get all those tiny little lashes that sometimes we miss. Sometimes we miss them because our brushes are too big and bulky. Or because the brush has too much product on it. This is one of my favorite mascaras for the reason that it gets way down in there. Now, y'all, I'm old, and I could do a better job of this. But this is something that I want to say, hey, you can do this on the fly. Now, this is either for your eyes or your lips. I've used it on my eyes. I love to put purple on my eyes because I have hazel eyes with orange centers. Okay, so I can play with some colors. I can even put some green up there if I want to. This can be used for both. Sometimes I'll put it just right here. And it has just kind of a maroony, rougey, kind of grapey wine Merlot. And it kind of goes with everything. And I kind of love it. Looks just as gorgeous on my eyes. Looks just as gorgeous on my eyes. Look at this face that we did in No Time Flat. And if you really wanted to, you could hit your contour right through here. Contour, contour. But I'm not going to do that because one thing I want to stress is after you've glammed yourself up, once you take all of this stuff off, take care of your skin. This is a retinol. This is a retinol cream. And right now, it is selling as low as $1.17. Go purchase this. This is my second or third tub of this. This stuff is great. It's really clean. It's a white cream. It is thick. It sticks to your finger. It's thick, but literally you need this much for both eyes. This much for both eyes. So I'm going to scrape some of that off because I'm not going to do my eyes today. But I'm going to show you what it rubs into. Look at this. It goes in so easily and it feels so good. And you can see how densely that hydrates. And that little, look at that little patch did that whole back of my hand. You want to see what it does and say, oh, well, does it really help your skin? Does it really help your skin? Look at my tattoos here. Look at this dry tattoo. Look at this dry tattoo right here. Let's put some on this dry tattoo. Yes, it really helps a lot. This is absolutely one of my favorite products that I found on Temu at a very early Temu age. And I highly recommend this. This is one of my absolute faves. So if you want to spoil yourself, you want to glam up for the holidays, you want to feel special, you want to shine and sparkle, or you're simply looking for gifts to help someone else shine and sparkle, here are just a few makeup items that can do a full face, that can do a pretty face, they can do a multitude of looks with just a few things. And it's very cost effective. I don't think anything is over $1.97. Most of it ranges between $1.17 and $1.98, to be quite honest. The links and the prices will be in the description. And once again, if you'd like to use my code is TAV61092. And you can also use this link if you want to support me. You don't have to. But I certainly would love for you to try Temu if you have not. It's a wonderful platform. It's a wonderful place to garner back your power as a consumer and buy what you want to buy at the prices you want to buy and enjoy what you purchase and have awesome customer service, great return policies. I mean, I have had such a great experience with Temu. Anytime I think I've had 3 or 4 problems with, and it's mostly been with shipping, breaking things. Temu fixes it 25 seconds, the money's back in my account. I love Temu, and I want other people to find products that they love, and so I want to share the products that I love so that you can maybe find products that you love, products that make you feel special, products that you can gift to others, products that just make your days easier, more eventful, maybe a little bit more fun, and make you sparkle and shine just a little bit more. So go to Temu, shop like a billionaire. Obviously, don't overstep your boundaries. Be financially responsible. But understand that you can get much more bang for your buck at Temu than many, many other places. And I want to help you understand that. So go give Temu a try. And once again, all the logistics and information will be in the description. Follow me for more Temu tangents, tidbits, and information. I love to help others find things that they love on Temu because I love things on Temu. So join me back here in a day or two and we'll do this again. Thank you so much for joining me, and go shop on Temu now. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
So many sparkles in this color. And listen, these 3 eyeliners are so wonderful. Look at these colors. How amazing. This can fix a multitude of sins, women. And look, these can be used on eyes and lips. And this mascara gets even the smallest of lashes. And then you can baby your face.